Hi, sports fans. Welcome to the channel. I am your guy, the sports judge. Thanks for tuning in. This wasn't the Jets we've been watching for years. This was the Jets that fans have been waiting for. This is what Jets fans have been waiting for. MetLife Stadium was electric. The fan experience was at another level on Thursday night. That was a wild environment. And I know that, and I wasn't even there. Far too much excitement and buzz and high volume around the team, the levels of which they are currently back, have not been felt since previous times when we thought they were back a year ago. And then that's when tragedy struck. Rodgers ruptures his Achilles, season over, and once again, they gave fans more heartburn than Toms could handle. If I were a Jets fan, I would be feeling really, really good right now. A dominant win over New England. The offense was in control all night, which was good to see. The defense this time did their job. This is the Jets team the fans want to see. What you saw last night was Aaron Rodgers looking like him old self. He was looking like his old self. I don't hate Aaron Rodgers. I just said he was washed up. But after tonight, maybe I need to pump the brakes a bit and reserve judgment. Great news for Jets fans. Rodgers in primetime showed folks he still has it. That was MVP Aaron Rodgers you got on Thursday night. The mobility is there. The rust is firmly shaken off. Most importantly, the confidence is back. For once, you can confidently say it looked like a playoff team, from coaching to personnel. This time, they didn't let their fans down. Here's the thing. Rodgers' plan for the Jets brought the team a new life there in New York. This is as good as I've seen Aaron Rodgers in a long time. A win, multiple touchdowns, no interceptions. Aaron was amazing. The throws from the pocket, the throws on the run. Goodness, this guy proved last night that he can still play at an elite level. That's all you ask. And that's exactly what he did. Rodgers is the last of the OG quarterbacks. He's been doing this a long time. You brought him into the mix, and now folks are screaming Super Bowl. That's the one thing on their mind. Now, along the way, there's going to be some adversity, and there's going to be some games where the opponent is just a fit for you. Great example, week 1, 49ers. So they're going to have their fair share of ups and downs as they navigate through the season. It's hard to tear down the optimism or the enthusiasm, even for me, after seeing what Rodgers was able to do and what the defense did as well. And, I don't want to say, well, they beat up a Patriots team. That was an easy win and against a terrible Patriots team and all that. Ultimately, you gotta, you gotta play the team on your schedule. And if they played like they played on Thursday, the Jets should make it to the playoffs. The NFL schedule makers gave New York a super soft and favorable schedule. It's week 3, and the only long distance away game left is Arizona. They'll have to do some serious choking to blow it. So as far as the Jets go moving forward, so we got next week on some extra rest. They're going to be hosting the Broncos. We got that lined up. They could be 3-1. Then you got that London game against the Vikings. I would like to see how that plays out. There's a real chance coming up on Monday night in week 6 against the Bills that we're talking about the Jets establishing dominance in the AFC East. I think when you look at their schedule, it's the back half of the season that's concerning for the health of this roster. Morgan Moses went down last night at right tackle. They're fortunate to have a first-round pick in Fasano who can come in as that tackle. He's the guy capable of being that guy to play their left or right, probably at a high level. It's not a very deep roster after their starters, so it's very concerning to me. This roster, more so than ever, got to stay healthy. They don't have enough depth to get by or weather the storm. And I just think if Aaron Rodgers continues to play well, and I know how a lot of people feel about Aaron Rodgers because he can be an annoying asshole at times. A lot of people find much joy when Rodgers loses. He's so unlikable, no personality at all. Aaron is the type of person that would genuinely annoy you within 5 minutes in person, yet so many people enjoy seeing his face and how annoying he can be every time he says or does something for attention. It's almost like the bizarro world, right? After watching the Jets dismantle the Patriots the way they did, what a great performance all around, and what a great performance from Aaron Rodgers. And so that's huge. That's something to build on. I'm interested to see what this team looks like the rest of the way. Now, I'm hearing from people, social media and everyone is like, yes, they are on board. They enjoyed what they watched last night. What things are looking like with Aaron Rodgers, what he's doing. That was one of the most enjoyable Jets games. It could be hard to sit through an entire Jets game. We've seen that in the past. And if anybody knows that, it's that fan base in New York that has been tortured long enough to know for at least 1 week, because we don't know if that is sustainable going forward. They weren't historically unwatchable. So there is sort of this feeling that the Jets did really indeed put a winning product on the field. It's just a matter of putting it together and winning games consistently. Don't take weeks off and then suddenly you disappear, and then now what you're doing in that situation is that you're playing with the fans' emotions. Don't do all that, because once you start playing with the fans' emotions, then you don't really know what to believe. You don't know if this team is for real or if they're not, or if they are the Super Bowl contender or if they're a pretender. And we know sometimes the Jets, the way they come out looking flat, looking disengaged, not looking like a contending team. Suddenly you see them out on the field and you're like, what the hell happened? Now they're looking like pretenders suddenly. So I think it's important that Aaron Rodgers stays healthy, that he continues to play the way he did. He looked like the Aaron Rodgers of old. I mean, I thought I was watching a Green Bay Packers game the way he was playing last night. My goodness, he held it down. And he did what he needed to do to lead that offense. People are making a big thing about his conversation with Robert Saleh on the sideline and everything. Did you read the guy's lips? I don't know what was said. I don't know what was exchanged there, but hey, the important thing that matters is that they got the damn win. Okay. People just want to keep drama going. Whatever was said between the two men, they're grown men. They'll figure it out. Maybe there was a little confrontational moment there between the two guys. I don't know. I wasn't down on the field. But people like to keep drama going. People like oh my God, the coach and the quarterback is bumping heads suddenly. Oh my God, there was words exchanged on the sideline. Why is that such a big thing? Why does that matter following a win? They won the freaking game. Who cares if those two are having differences? This happens all the time in locker rooms. We just don't hear about it. But the only reason we're hearing about it is because the camera caught the moment, right? And so everyone is talking about Robert Saleh and Aaron Rodgers, and everybody's calling Aaron Rodgers a control freak, which I think he is in a way. We all know that he's a diva. That's what turns me off with Aaron Rodgers. But hey, credit where credit is due. The man showed up. He played. He played his ass off. And he looked really, really good last night. And that's a good sign for the New York Jets. And the defense showed up in a big way. That's the defense that we've been looking for out of the New York Jets. That we've been waiting for this defense to finally look like a stout defense. And that's what we got last night. So Jets fans should be happy. Everyone in New York should be happy because the Jets won the freaking football game. And they looked like a team that can contend in January. Thanks for watching, everyone. Really appreciate and love the support. I'm wrapping this video up now. It's been, as always, wonderful chatting it up with you guys. I love all my sports fans out there and all my followers. Thank you guys so much. I'm getting out of here now. It's been real. Enjoy your Friday. Take care, everyone.